What's up, everybody? Tim the Collector here on New Comic Book Day, and let's get right into it, shall we? It's a miserable, horrible, snowy evening here in Michigan. It was 50 plus yesterday, outside with the kids, running around. Tonight we got snow. So that's what you get in Michigan. So anyway, back to the books. Justice League number 20. I dropped this book a little while ago. I picked up the last two issues. This one's, I had to have this one. This is a 3-book connecting cover right out of the gate. So, DC, you got me on this one. Dang it. $3.99, $3.99, $3.99. What can I say? It's cool. The Sixth Dimension, Chapter 2. The Leaguers come face to face with their future selves in the Sixth Dimension and explore the path that lies before them. Meanwhile, Superman is trapped on a world with no light and hundreds of dead Supermen. Can the Man of Steel escape before his power completely disappears? To do that, he'll need to learn who captured him. So, sounds pretty cool. I'm digging it. I'll read it. I'll read the 2 parts. I did kind of give up on Justice League in general. Kind of sad that I did that now. Is what it is. We got Avengers number 17. I started picking this one up. It's been pretty good. I wasn't an Avengers fan. I didn't want to be. Just with all the movies and everything, I'm like, that's just too hype, right? But no, it's been pretty decent. I love me some Blade. So, Final Fate of Dracula, the Avengers versus Ghost Rider, Blade versus the Shadow Colonel, and the world of the Marvel U vampires will be changed forever. Who will be the new Lord of the Damned? My picks, I'm gonna go with, I guess it'd be easy to go Blade on that, right? Venom 12 was on my discount comic book service pickup, so I didn't pick that up this week. I thought about picking up an extra copy just because, but I did not. Hearing there might be some big news in that one. Maybe a reveal. I don't know. I didn't pick up an extra copy though. But I did get Immortal Hall 15, which is another one that I also ordered from Discount Comic Book Service, but you just don't know with these Hulks which ones are going to be hot and popping. So I picked it up. Dr. Samson is a gamma mutated and part-time superhero who recently came back from the dead. He's been wanting to discuss that with an old patient of his, but he's not here to see Bruce Banner. Take a seat on the couch in Immortal Hall. It's going to be quite a session. So here we got Doc Samson, like trying to get into the Hulk's head, and here he is, just a top down, like he's plummeting to Earth. So pretty cool. I haven't been let down by this series at all yet. I'm like an issue behind right now, but I will catch up. Next up, we have Spider-Man Life Story number 1. You've got some Avengers No Road Home. I got 2 copies of the Conan cover and then one of the regular covers. So Spider-Man Life Story number 1, the 60s. I've been looking forward to this one. I think this one's going to be a pretty hot book. This cover is cool. It's got like a Vietnam flair to it there. It's pretty cool. I like the bluish green hue of the cover. In 1962, the world watches as teenager Peter Parker was bit by a radioactive spider, allowing him to become the Amazing Spider-Man. It's been 57 years since The Amazing Fantasy number 15, the story that brought everyone's favorite wall crawler into the Marvel Universe. That is awesome. You don't even think about, from a perspective standpoint, that book is that old. It's been around that long. That's crazy to me. Anyway, Avengers No Road Home. Been loving this series, loving it. Conan showed up. Cameo in the last issue. I'm guessing we got a full appearance here because he's on the cover. So, welcome to the Hyborian Age, Wanda Maximoff. Hope you survived the experience. An extra long Conan epic like you've never seen before. Love me some Conan. I will take it. All right, next up, we got Criminal number 3. This has been an interesting series. without a doubt. Farmhand number 6, and some more Conan. Savage Sword of Conan. Criminal number 3. So the first issue was a particular story. The second issue looked to be a different story. Number 3, I don't know what to expect, but the synopsis is The Longest Weekend Part 2. Jacob's weekend taking care of his old mentor takes a turn for the worse. As always, Criminal contains back page art and articles only found in the single issue. So it's a continuation of issue number 2, which is okay. I was more in on issue 1, but it's been a pretty good story. It's well written. Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips on that one. Farmhand number 6, and looking forward to this one. A new story arc. A hit ongoing series about agriculture gone apocalyptic returns for season 2 as transplant recipients flood the streets of Freetown. Jediah Jenkins does the only thing that makes sense as his life's work begins to implode. Goes fishing. Yeah, why not, right? Okay. And Savage Sword of Conan 3. This book's been, the Conan stuff's been really good. These covers have been, the Savage Sword covers, I like those a lot better than the Barbarian covers. It looks just more like Conan, right? So, Conan descends into the Stygian catacombs in search of a mystical treasure. But what secrets does the trove hold, and can Conan trust his compatriots? No matter, the undead forces of Koga-Thum have other plans for the barbarian. Plus the next chapter of an all-new Conan novella running through the Savage Sword of Conan series. You get a lot of value for these Conans, I will say that. Next up, Damage number 15. That's my guilty pleasure read. I can't explain it. I don't know why. I just am impelled. I'm like compelled to buy that book every month. I don't know. So, Batman has banished Ethan Avery to an island where monstrous beasts and creatures roam. Trouble is, they are monsters around the clock, and Ethan can only be damaged for an hour each day. Luckily, Congo Bill has served as the island's caretaker, and he's given Ethan a quick lesson on how to avoid becoming a light afternoon snack for a hungry fiend. Strike the wrong balance between humanity and damage, and Ethan won't survive to eat his next meal himself. Get it right, and Damage could become king of the monsters. Got a little teaser for Shazam, only in theaters April 5th. I am actually looking forward to going and seeing that one. I don't go see a ton of movies at the theater, but I do want to go. I want to support that. I want to give it my money. I grew up watching Shazam and ISIS and, all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. Spider-Man City at War. I don't really know much about that one. Kind of a cool cover. I like the Spider-Man in this one. I like the suit, so I grabbed that one up. It's a number 1 Spider-Man. If you ain't grabbing number 1 Spider-Mans, you ain't trying. You gotta get those. Excuse me. Invisible Kingdom number 1. I don't know. It's a Burger Books. I don't know how I feel about this cover. G. Willow Wilson, Christian Ward. I don't know if I like it or I don't like it. There's a lot going on the cover if you really look at it. It changes a little bit your perspective every time you look at it. So I'm still seeing stuff in it. So it's I don't know. Set in a small solar system in a far-flung galaxy, Invisible Kingdom tells the tale of 2 women, one a young religious acolyte and the other a hard-bitten freighter pilot, who separately uncover an unholy conspiracy between the leader of the Renunciation and the system's dominant religion, and Lux, the all-consuming megacorporation that controls society. On the run from dangerous reprisal on both sides, this unlikely pair of rebels risks plunging the world into total anarchy if they reveal the truth. But when your beliefs betray you, what choice is left? Well, I had a hard time reading that. I don't know. I was all right. Next up, Meet the Skrulls, issue 2. Haven't read number 1 yet. I just picked it up because I figure I'm going to want to read it. High level number 2 on the right here. Again, this individual tasked with smuggling the savior of humanity through thousands of miles of religious cults, mutant tribes, war zones, sunken cities, cybernetic mafias. The woman known only as 13 does what any sane person would do. Try to get out of doing it. So, that seems pretty realistic, right? So, number 1 was okay. I picked up number 2 just to see if it opens up, gets any better. I don't know if it's gonna. We'll see. If not, I'm only out, $3.99. But I'm hoping it picks up, it gets better. Stronghold number 2. I really enjoyed number 1 from Aftershock Comics. If you're not reading that one, check it out. It's a pretty good read. Last 2. Calamity Kate. I couldn't find a whole lot on this one right now. It's a number 1, so I grabbed it from Dark Horse Comics. It's kind of got some cool artwork. She's slaying a dragon or something going on here. So we'll give it a shot. And then Astro Hustle number 1, I picked that up. That's not a this week book. I think they just got this in. So not the cover everyone's raving about, but I thought, what the heck, we'll pick it up, check it out. So that's it for New Comic Book Day today, 3/20/2019. So hope you saw something that you enjoyed there, and go out and grab something to read. All right, till next time. Bye-bye.